Hi guys, how are you doing? Well, I'm here to show you my baby blankets that I was working on. This is the first one of this colorway that I had made. Following a sequence of moss stitch, cross stitch, 5 rows, 10 rows of each stitch. And I had gotten to the end and I didn't quite make the 10 rows, so I went and I was able to find the colorway and finish it off. So I got to finish it. It's big. It is a big one. And so since I had obviously the rest left, because I didn't use very much to finish, where can I put this? I was able to make another blanket. It's not as big, but it's a good size. And this is in, I don't know the name of the stitch here, but it's using the double crochet, single crochet. It makes a little textured pattern. So you, it's a double crochet in one stitch, single in the other, and so on. And then when you turn your work, you're working in the opposite. On top of the double crochet, you'll make a single, and then on the single, you make a double, and so on. And it makes that texture there. It's very pretty. I like it. And I had enough to make a hat. So it comes with a little hat. So I got those. And then I had the mint green also in that lime brown. This is antique white is what it is. And this is done in the bean stitch. And this is also a good size blanket. The very first one I made is huge. And then the second one, it's medium size. And this one is like a large. You know, it's still a good size because I used the whole ball to make it. And of course, I always use my crab stitch border. It's like one of my favorites. That and the shell stitch are my favorite borders. And depending on what I'm making, I will also use the slip stitch as a border just to keep it a clean straight line. Again, that's depending on what I'm making. I mostly use that on beanies. That's what I have here, is the slip stitch, and it just gives it a clean straight line finish. And then I didn't get to show you this, but I had made my aunt. She went and bought the yarn she wanted. She's got sensitive skin, and I keep going in and out. That's crazy. Anyway, she has sensitive skin, so she bought the yarn, and we didn't have enough to complete it. So she went and bought more, and she bought a little too much. So, you know, she just told me to go ahead and keep it. But this is what I used. It's called Sterling. It's the colorway. And it's Hygge by Red Heart. And it's so soft. And what I was left with is 3 skeins of it. And this is a little bit of left of the skein that I used to finish it off. Her shawl that she wanted. It was a rectangular shawl, and It's pretty long, 6 feet by 25. So she can wrap it around herself. Came out really pretty because it's got that like fuzzy looking stuff. I don't know if you were able to see it. Let me show you again. But it's such a pretty color, and I'm trying to see what I can make myself with it. You see the fuzzies there? There you go. It's really pretty. And it's really soft. And then, I haven't bought yarn in a long time because it's just not one of the things I could do right now. But, Lion Brand had that 5 for $10. I'm like, oh my gosh. What do I do? Do I get some? Do I not? And I did. And I bought 5 of the Jade Pool colorway. It's so pretty. There we go. It looks more blue there than it is. It's more greens. It's got the greens in it. But it's so pretty. It's very thin. It says it's a weight 4, medium, but doesn't. You use a J hook with it, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to make me with it. I just know that I love the color and it was such a good deal. It wasn't on all cakes, so I looked and browsed before I made a purchase, but I love green. It's one of my favorite colors. It's my top favorite color. I love my greens, my blues, my browns. I like a lot of colors, but I think green is my favorite. Green and blues. I don't like reds or pinks. I do like the burgundies and those dark red colors. I don't like any bright color. I definitely don't like pink, but anyway, it was a good deal, so I got them. I splurged. Now I just got to figure out what I want to make with it. I got 5 of them. I was thinking of making a top, but I've run into some issues because I've been dropping weight, and the things that I have made me, I haven't even gotten to wear because now they're big. So I had made me a jacket, and when I finally got to wear it, it's big. So I'm going to have to pull that big old jacket all out and make it again. But once I'm done with the weight loss. And then I made me, I started making me a sweater and a cake. I forget I think it's called Spirit something. I'll have to show you another time. Anyway, I started making me a sweater. I finished the back panel. And I was halfway done the front panel. And then I thought, let me try it on. Now it's huge. So I have to frog that and just wait to make me anything. I don't know. I'm dying to make me something to wear. I have one top that I've made me that I can wear. It fits me a little big, but I can still manage it the way I made it. Although I haven't used it in a while, so I better go try it on. But I was able to get a lot of use out of that one, so I'm not that, bummed about it. I made it, I don't know, a few years ago, and it's really nice. I made it out of a carrot cake as well. I think it was called cheesecake or something. And but I was able to get a lot of use out of that one, so that's good. But anyway, I do want to make me a top with this. I don't think I'll need all 5 of them, but I bought all 5 because I like the color. So make me a top, maybe a little shawl or something to go with it. Or not with it, but I'll make me some more items out of this colorway. So, anywho, that's all I've done. I have a headache right now, but I was waiting for this to get here so that I could show it to you, plus that and the yarn that I used to make the shawl I had told you guys about. Of course, those who have just recently subscribed have no idea what I'm talking about, but I made a shawl for my aunt. She bought the yarn, and she bought more, and bought way too much, even though I told her I wasn't going to need all that. But I get to keep the rest of it, so now I'm going to see what I can make myself out of it. It's 3 skeins. I think I could make a good size scarf out of it. I don't think a shawl. I'd have to buy more, and I don't want to do that. So, anyway. Yeah, I have a headache. I'm going to go lay down. Just got here yesterday. Took exactly a week and a half, maybe. I'm not sure. But it came on time, just when they said it would. So, because I believe it came from New Jersey. Ugh. Anyway, still working on my blankets that I have. I also have another blanket that I haven't worked on in forever. At least 4 years. Because I remember I started it when we lived in our 2-story house. And then I stopped. And we've been here 3 years now. So I think at least 4 years. It's a scrap blanket. Jada and Stitches was doing a scrap it up blanket or something. And what she did is she divided her colors by lights and darks. And she would double up, okay? With her lights, she would use a black yarn. And then with her dark, she would use a white yarn. So whenever she would finish whatever color she was using, whether it was dark or black or dark or light, she would then switch to white or black, and it gives it this really nice effect. She had no rhyme on her making, except for she would switch white or black depending on the shade of whatever scrap she was putting in there. I should have brought it out, but I wasn't thinking. Only thing I was thinking was I couldn't wait to get my yarn so I can show you that and the little baby blankets I made. I feel like I have a migraine coming on. So next time I'll show you that, because then Jeanette Saraya from DIY Creations is doing the granny square, scrapping it up. And I want to start another one. I did it before when she did hers, and I gave that blanket to our dog, Leia, and that's what she sleeps in. But I want to make another one. It is another fun way to use up your scraps. So I'm thinking of joining that. If you don't watch her, she's DIY Creation 7. I'll link that specific video that she talks about her scrap yarn blanket on the description below. I haven't committed to doing it because, oh my gosh, my craft room is a mess. I need to get it together, and once I do that, I'll see if I can commit. I'm also curious, because I believe she watches. So, Jeanette, does it have to be a granny square blanket, or can I just make a scrap blanket just using my scraps? I'm not sure. Anyway, guys, it's fun. It's fun to do. It's fun to see everybody else's work. This last one she made came out really pretty. It came out really pretty. Yeah, you wouldn't think it with putting all those colors in there, but you know what? They work up really pretty. I always thought, because things have to match. There has to be order. I'm weird here, and so the thought of a row not being one color or it not matching, it just messes with my head. But The first time that I ever tried it, before I even found her, I undid everything because it just was not working in my head. I'm like, this is not how it's supposed to go. Yes, I'm weird. I cannot. I can go out of the box sometimes, but for some things I just can't. But then once she came along and she just started showing, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try it. And it was hard to keep going and keep going. But at the end, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so pretty and it's so colorful. And I really enjoyed it. I was going to put it in my chair, but then Leia needed a blanket, huh, girlfriend? You needed a blanket? Yeah? So we gave her the blanket. Huh? Is it nice and toasty for you? Yeah? Go back. Go sit. Thank you. Anyway, she got the blanket. So I want to make another one, and I think I'm going to put it in my chair in the craft room as a display. Or maybe I'll give it away. I don't know. That's what she's doing. She's going to give it away. I have beanies I'm going to give away. That I made a long time ago. I made them for... I can't remember the name of the organization, but it was to send to our troops. But they had so many rules and regulations, I got overwhelmed. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this. They have too many strict things and size, and I'm like, I wanted to do something for our troops, and you people are making it difficult. So my uncle just got remarried to a very nice lady, and she likes to go out and do a lot for the homeless. So I'm gonna pack up all the beanies that I made, and I am going to give them to her so that when she goes out and does her thing, she can give them out. I want to see if we could do it, because I want to be able to do something like that and be able to just be out there, you know what I mean? And I want my son to experience that he knows what it means to be given and everything, and to realize that even though we go through our hard times, there's people who really, truly don't have much, you know, to appreciate what we have. You know, just because someone else has more than you doesn't mean you don't have, you know. It's like we're thankful to have our home, you know, food and clothes and the things we have, you know. It just, people might look at us and be like, oh wow, they have a lot, you know. And we look at other people and we're like, oh my gosh, you know. Just be thankful. You don't worry about what other people have. Be thankful for your blessings. Anyway, I better get out of here. I'm gonna have to start a whole new thing here. Anyway, I just wanted to show you these things, and hopefully I'll have some things finished here. I should work on my craft room. Oh my gosh, you guys should see it. It's a mess. Every time I show it to you, it's a mess. I make progress, and then things happen, and I pile some more stuff over there. So right now I'm in my kitchen. The back there is our school area. So I homeschool my son, so that's what you're looking at back there, is our learning center over there. But I'm gonna make me some coffee, or maybe I shouldn't, I don't know. I just don't feel good. I think I might lay down and take a nap. It's 10 o'clock here, 10 in the morning, and I don't feel good. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm getting hot. It's cool. The weather is beautiful. I love it. I normally have all the doors and everything open because I'm always hot and my son's frozen. And I'm wearing this shawl I made. With a tank top. It's funny because people look at me, they're like, why do you dress like that and then wear a shawl? If you're trying to be warm, why do you dress like summer weather? Because I get hot. I'm hot right now and I'm wearing a tank top. okay? My doors are closed so that you don't hear outside. But I don't really have a jacket. If I wear this is fine outside. You know, it'll keep me fine, even though I don't need it. But it's like I make me these things and I'm like, I can't wear them because I'm always hot. And, but that's why I dress in summer weather, because to me, even right now, it's perfect weather for me. I will wear shorts and tank tops because I'm always hot. Always hot. How, baby? My son's cuddled up in a blanket right now, and I'm hot in this right now. I know, I'm always hot. So, anyway, sometimes I'll just leave the doors and windows open just so that I could wear something. You know, at night when we're watching TV and he's already asleep, I'll have all the doors open and the fan going, and I'll snuggle up in my blanket I made myself. But anyway, I will go. I know I keep saying that, huh? Anyway, I'm going to take a nap. I think that's what I'm going to do. Are you hungry, baby? I'll make you something before I take a nap. Okay, honey. Well, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Good morning, good afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be, wherever you're at. And, yeah, I'll see you all soon, hopefully. Bye.